let's in case I spaz out and say anything, just in case you just never know. But shout out to BT for doing the basics call, guys. He was cooking up. And it's the little things, right? It's just understanding the little things that you're going to be able to get. So real quick, let's go ahead and drop something we're grateful for so we can get straight into it. I don't want to steal no time from anybody. I do want to go ahead and get straight into it. But before we do that, let's go ahead and drop something that we're grateful for. And I believe this training is going to be super impactful for the person who is new, for the person who's probably been in for some time, for the person who hasn't yet reached that yearly mark. But what we can do today is we will get educated today and we will know how to pivot in the future. This call is to help you be able to pivot in the future, right? So see the gratefuls in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on. I see a few. I don't see a lot. I don't know how abundant we are today. I don't know how we feeling, but okay, cool. Grateful for the space and opportunity to grow. Grateful for learning. Grateful for God. Grateful for the opportunity. Everyone here. Grateful for growth. That is very, very important. Grateful for this call. Grateful for God. Grateful for God. Grateful for CJON. Grateful for you. Grateful for you out there. Grateful for multiple streams of income. Grateful for energy. Grateful for growth. Grateful for opportunity. Grateful for energy. Grateful for resilience. Grateful for knowledge. Grateful for a place. Oh, okay. Grateful for God that placed us together. Grateful for e-com. Grateful for Wi-Fi. Man, that one was big. Wi-Fi. Grateful for you, CJON. Grateful for you, man. Let's get it. Grateful for this call. Let's get it. I'm grateful for life. Okay, cool. I see they're rolling in now. All right, man. I don't want to steal too much time from you guys, but one of the things that I was thinking about when I first, when I was, before I even got on this train, I was like, Dad, like, what are some new things that these people need to know? What are some things that people who's not in their first year, right? Ladies and gentlemen, if you were part of a different platform, you're part of a different organization at some point, and now you just got back in and you're just getting in your groove, like whatever you learn from there, just leave it over there. Whatever you learn from your other organization, just leave from over there. It don't matter who's on this call, whatever it is that you're about to learn right now, whatever you learned in the past, like, just let that go. Just let that go, man. Just let that go. Today we're gonna learn, we're gonna put ourselves in an environment to grow, right? And I was thinking about, what are some things that I didn't know? What are some things that I should know in the beginning of my first year? And if I would have knew, if I would have had a call like this, I would have been well equipped going into my first year, going into my first 12 months. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you guys is, you can't just go into entrepreneurship and just say, yeah, I'm gonna just see what it looked like for 3 months. You just rob yourself of the other 9 months that could have went crazy. You just robbed yourself. You can't fully evaluate yourself until you do at least 8 to 12 months. And predominantly is really the 12-month marker. You just never know you never know who's going to partner up with you. You never know when guys, my first breakthrough came 7 months. My second breakthrough, 8th month. 9th month wasn't really like that. It wasn't until my 11th month when I caught another breakthrough. What if I would have left my first 4 months? Because my first 4 months, I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't seeing the results that I wanted at all. I'm like, yo, hold up. I'm showing up every day. What is good? What's good? I'm doing the personal development. I'm clicking on the links. I'm getting on the goal line. I'm doing it. And while I was doing it, there was people who were saying I wasn't going to do it. So now I'm in my head like, dag, like, it's not really working for me, because you self-talk with yourself in your mind, and yourself is having talks with you about your results. So self is like, yo, bro, like, we've been in it for 4 months, bro. What's good? Yeah, people going ahead and getting busy in their first week, their first month. What's going on? How come they getting results? You not? Then you like, all right, well, I'm gonna apply what I got from the webinar, and you start having conversations with people outside of what you do, and they saying, yo, is it working for you yet? And now you like, hold on, man, asking me a question. And now you like, hold on, might be some type of alignment to what they're saying. Might be some type of alignment. They saying, did you get any results yet? And then I had to talk to myself earlier about my results. What's really good? And it's like, yo, like, hold up. You gotta know how to clap back. You gotta know how to clap back. Yo, like, can you be a doctor in your first 3 months, bro? Can you get your degree in your first? Can you even get an associate's degree in 4 months? Come on, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You don't know how to evaluate a business? You don't know how to evaluate a business? Go to any bank right now and be like, yo, if I put $1,000 in right now, how much money can I get after 12 months? Probably gonna be like $1,300. Like, wait, hold on, $300? You mean to tell me it took me 12 months to make $300? I'm telling you, this is what but we gotta reprogram what's actually going on. So in the beginning, guys, keep fighting, don't give up. Make the decision like, yo, 12 months, let's go get busy. 12 months, let me see where I'm at 12 months. You tired? Keep pushing. Be like, yo, like 12 months. 12 months. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Make or break. First year is your make or break. Either gonna talk yourself out of it or you're gonna get busy in it. You got landmarks. You got landmarks in this thing, though. Don't give up. Sometimes 3-4 months, that's only 60%. That's only about 30%. 12 months in this thing, you got to push that body. You got to push your spirit to be strong. You don't feel like it, keep pushing. Personal development. Ask a bunch of questions. Attract the resources. Attract the right people. Right? Visit your future often. Visit your future often. Talk about the future. Write it down. Write what it's going to be like. Every chance I got, I was at a Starbucks. Anywhere I went, I was writing down, I'm so happy and grateful now, earning $10,000, $20,000 a month. I was writing that down. But first I was writing down, so happy and grateful now I'm earning $1,000 or $2,000 a month. Because that was like my first goal. I was like, let me see if I could get like at least 1,000 or 2,000 first before I start talking about 10, 25, 50. I was like, yo, let me write it. I'll write it down on the napkin. Just because, one, I don't want to use the word I was bored, but I was like, yeah, if it's a napkin here, I might as well put it to use. I ain't wiping my mouth with it, so I'm going to just write on it. Right? You're going to make more money as you increase your skill set. Write that down. Because now we're going to get into it. I'm about to share my screen, and we're about to get busy with this PowerPoint. I got a good old PowerPoint for you guys, so we're going to get busy. We about to get busy. So you can get your screenshots or you can write it down. I challenge you guys to write it down and screenshot. I challenge you to do both. Right. So when you decide to, like, anybody who decides to revisit their screenshot, which people rarely do. So I'm gonna just throw that out there so you can prove me wrong. Right. Or if you decide to quit, you got to go delete. You got to go delete what you got when you screenshotted this months ago. So either way, you can screenshot, you can write that down. Let's get busy. Right. But as you write this down, we getting busy right now. I'm about to share my screen. As I make more money, I have to, right? As I like to even, no, better yet, let's do it like this. To make more money, I have to increase my skill set. To make more money, I have to increase my skill set. To make more money, I have to increase my skill set. I think we got it now. So I'm gonna just go ahead and share my screen. Let's get busy. I'm just gonna share my screen. All right, I'm gonna go share my screen. Let's get busy. Hold on. Boom. All right, bet. Let's get it, right? Your first year in the biz, right? Right? Now let's just, because I want to cater to everybody, not just the IBO. I want to cater to the person who's trading, the person who's doing e-commerce, you name it, whatever we're gonna do, right? So trade FRX, DCX, TBX, stocks, whichever you like. You can't skip going through the academy. You can't. Go, yo, you might not get every video, but get the, at least don't half do it. Like, just like, I remember we used to skip through, go find the answer, but like, yo, just go through the academy. Just go through it. Second thing, You got to go through the go live, but you also got to go through the recordings. Write this down and put a star next to it. Most of the answers that I'm looking for are going to be on lives or recordings. Most of the answers that I'm looking for is going to be on lives or recordings. That's step 2. Step 3, learn the strategy. No strategy is big tragedy. No strategy is big tragedy. You got to have a strategy for wealth. You got to have a strategy for eating. You have to have a strategy for healthy lifestyle. You got to have a strategy for change. Strategy. Maybe you're saying, I want to put away this amount of money every month, right? Bare minimum, I want to make $50 a week. Shoot, maybe I start off with $25 a week. So now I'm making $100, but my membership, I still got to pay the $175. So now instead of me paying $175, maybe because I'm still learning and I don't know everything, here's a tip. Maybe I make $25 every week for 4 weeks, and now I only pay $75 for my membership instead of $100. We got to reverse psychology this thing. We got to reverse engineer this thing. Look, I'm not going to say the membership going to go away that quick. Remember I told you in the beginning, to make more money, I need to increase my skill set. To make more money, I need to increase my skill set. So let's figure out, they told me to make money, it depends on me. You know your habits. Okay, let's focus on making $25 every week. Bare minimum, not being scared, marking up charts, going on academy, going to live sessions, going to recordings, learning a strategy so I can make $25 every week. Now, you just made $100 and now you only have to pay $75 for your membership. Then next month, we up it. Let's make $30. Then next week, next month, then we make $50. Reverse engineer. Hey, if I got to pay $75 a month because I'm only making $100, at least I'm making money. At least I'm making something. And I'm putting that towards my tuition. I'm putting that towards my education. I don't know everything yet. Guys, to have a Series 6, a Series 7, those guys that do all the financial stuff for the big money, it takes a couple years for you to even apply for that position to even receive money. So you can't we're paying in $1 trillion market. You thought you was just going to get it in 30 days? Come on, baby. You thought it was a get rich. Yeah, you can get rich, but come on, we focus on progress. Because when you focus on the money just, it's going to run away from you. But when you focus on growth, progress, and you say, at some point, I'm going to be able to make this amount of money to pay for these bills. I'm going to make this amount of money to get out of my situation, etc. Now, practice, fail, pivot, grow, trial, prosper. That's really how it goes. That's really how it goes. You're going to practice and keep practicing. And then you're going to fail. I used to be scared to say somebody going to fail on the webinar. I used to be scared to tell my new student that came on, like, yo, you going to fail. I didn't even want to say fail because I already knew they coming into this thing, they was already skeptical, and I knew they didn't want to fail. But now I say, you know what? I could be hurting them by not telling them that in the beginning. So I won't spend too much time on it, but I got to let you know. Look, bro, I ain't going to spend too much time on this, but like, look, sis, I ain't going to spend too much time, but yeah, it is. You're going to have to fail before you get great. You're going to have to fail. That's any athlete. That's any superstar. It's any person who's been able to like make big transitions in their life. After you start to fail a couple times, you're like, hold on. I ain't stupid. So guess what? You develop how to pivot. Now you start making the right choices. Hold on, because if I'm up $10 right now, I could close this, or I could just hold it and I could swing it for, I could take this $10 to 200, to 100, to 50. So now what happens? It comes right back, hit stop loss, and now you like, dang, next time, Because you failed. Now you learn how to pivot. You're like, next time I'm going to just close out with 10 and just be grateful. You up $100, $1,000. Ah, man, I'm going to just, then you close it. Don't withdraw. Say, yo, I'm going to take this to 10K. Then I'm going to withdraw. You lose it, fail. Now you're like, you know what? Next time I'm going to pivot. I'm going to just withdraw. So you pivot. And after you start to pivot, because you learned your lesson, now you start to grow. Then you grow. And you keep growing. Now you start looking to grow more. So guess what? More trials happen. More trials happen. Then you start to understand the trial, because now you start growing, you start having understanding. Now you start having perspective. And then guess what? You start to prosper now. You start to prosper now. Now you start to prosper. We start to prosper now. Right? The next thing, right? Ask questions. Ask questions. Mark up. Do charts. 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 Mark up. Mark up. Mark up. Mark up. Mark up. Do charts. Mark up. Do charts. Ask questions. Ask questions. Mark up. Do charts. Ask questions. Mark up. Do charts. How you gonna fail if you keep asking questions? How you gonna fail if you keep marking up? How you gonna fail if you keep looking at the charts? How? Muscle memory. Don't get away from it. Don't get away from it, family. Don't get away from it at all. Right? Read. Trading in the zone. Guys, if you are trading and you don't read Trading in the Zone before you quit, you're gonna miss out on everything. Because it's really telling you the psychological stuff you're gonna go through. It's going to explain your situation vividly on your journey. You're going to be like, wait, hold on, son. Hold on 1 second. Why keep talking about me? Why does this book keep talking about my habits? Why does it keep talking about why I'm going to do? Oh, this is why I'm scared. This is why this is happening. The best person to go to. Look, I know you got your favorite educator, but if you are on an FRX pack, I challenge you to go on Mike Miles' session. If you are on an FRX pack. Now, if you're not, I'll find somebody else for you. But this guy, Mike Miles, he know how to break this stuff down. He know how to break it down. He know how to break it down. Right? He know how to break this thing down. Right? So that's that, man, for the trade. Now for ECX, check this out. ECX Academy. Go through the academy. Don't skip. Go through the academy. You want to be a drop shipper? You want to be a shop? You want to be an e-commerce person? Go through the academy. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Academy. Go lives. Go lives and recordings. Go lives and recordings. Go lives and recordings. Guys, most of the stuff that you're looking for in your first year is in here. Then the next thing is a strategy. Guys, they go over strategies on how to run ads. Guys, Thursday, Lavina, an ECX educator, is going to be going over how to run ads properly. Strategy. Joey goes over a strategy. He is a $3.33 strategy. $3.33. $3.33. I'm telling you. Right? Strategies, right? That's the strategies, right? Go do the work, then go back to go live. Go do the work, then go back to go live. Go do the work, then go back to go live. Go do the work, and then go back to go live. Go do the work, and then go back to go live. Over and over and over. Stop listening to yourself. Go listen to them folks. Go listen to them folks. Next thing is ask questions. Most people not asking enough questions. Go ask questions. If somebody feels some type of way that you keep asking them questions, it's either two things. It's either one, they answered your question and you didn't go apply, or two, that's probably not the person you probably, or maybe they're busy, or you're not digging enough. You got to go follow up with the people who are always busy. Guys, I reach out to Jason Brown and Matt Roses all the time. Even Alex Morin. Sometimes I got to go follow. I never tell them to follow up with me. I'm like, wait, hold on. He busy. I already know. I'll follow up with you. I'm going to follow up with you. Right? Next thing, go live. Go live. Right? Go love. Right? Go live, go live, go love, man. Go live. Keep going on, go live. Go live, and then go love. Go love the things that you're doing. I'm get to learn from the experts and then apply, guys. Go apply the thing. Go apply what you learned on the go live. Right? Next, right? I came to a conclusion. There's a lot of information out there. I came to a conclusion that there's a lot of information out there. I came to a conclusion that there's too many things for people to listen to. And I'm like, yo, like, what could have accelerated me in my first 12 months? What could have accelerated me? Yeah, I want to go listen to this audio because it's pretty good. Yeah, I want to go listen to Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, I want to go listen to this video. I want to listen to this. I want to listen. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to learn skills, baby. Books and audios I recommend. Jim Rohn every day. The riddles, all the sayings. All right, I was talking to Chris last night. And I was like, yo, anytime you feel like things is not going right, go listen to Jim Rohn. He told me about an individual. He was like, yeah, man, reached out to an individual. And the person, I couldn't find him on Instagram. I was like, what happened? He said, yo, he had unfollowed me. And I think he like low-key blocked me. And I was like, guess what? Jim Rohn says the birds got him. And he was like, yo, what you mean the birds? I was like, the birds got him. He was like, what you mean, bro? Talk to me. And I was like, yo, like, we plant our seeds, and not every seed is going to grow. Some not going to grow. So you want to plant as many as you can, but guess what? The bird come out of nowhere and said, that's a sunflower seed. I'm going to go get that, but. And the birds, that's the family, the negative people. Say, you better not be doing that, bro. I know you ain't hitting me up because of this, bro. The birds. What if the farmer got discouraged? Because like, yo, the birds, I'm not planting no more because the birds keep doing it. Nah, they just keep planting more. Right? Jim Rohn, you got to know it. He talks about the seasons. He talks about the winters, the summers. He talks about all of that, guys. He talks about everything you're probably going to go through in your business. He talks about the ratios. Every 10, I get 1. Every 10, I get 2. I keep getting better. Every 10, I get 3 now. I reached out to 1,000 people. 1 person got started. There go your ratio. Skill up. Maybe you got to reach out to 12,000 people to go get 12. Why? Because you got to get better with skills. You got to get your ratio up. My first year network marketing by Mark Yarnell. Right? Just type in my first year network marketing, YouTube, go listen to it. Literally going to talk about everything you're going to go through in your first year. That's why it says my first year. It's going to talk about all the discouragement you're going to go through. It's going to talk about the mental, the emotional. I'm like, yo, hold on. Why is it talking about everything that I went through in my first year? Why? And then it teaches you, right, how to pivot through it. Guys, if you tell me what's going to happen in the next 12 months, I know how to go through that year a lot better because you already gave me the blueprint of what's going to happen. You told me exactly what's going to happen. Building My Network Marketing Empire by Brian Carruthers. Guys, it got everything in there. PS3, BandFam. It got everything in there. Everything you need. You keep reading the book, you keep getting better. You keep reading the book, you keep getting better. You talk to somebody about what you read. Yo, it's crazy. I was reading a book, bro. It was talking about this. Now I know how to do this. Next one, GoPro. Skills, guys. Skills, GoPro. Actually, you go to Eric Worre, you go to GoPro, right? And you literally subscribe to his YouTube channel and you watch everything. right? Big Al, building my network marketing. It's not my network marketing empire. Excuse me, that's a typo. Building network marketing leaders. Big Al. Building network. You guys can write that down. It's an orange audio and it's an orange book. Orange audio. It's 2 hours. It tell you not to spend time on certain people. Not intentionally, but it's just like give them a task, right? So check this out. He says, this is how you spot out leaders. So like sometimes you guys I do this with people in the business, they don't even know because they never read the book. He said, here's how you know if you should spend your time with this person. I'm listening, I'm like, okay, what is it? Tell them, read this book 3-4 days later, right? Tell them y'all gonna go ahead and discuss the book. If they don't do it, why should you spend time with them if they couldn't figure out the first task? Guys, I did this with numerous people in the business. Shoot, some of your favorite leaders. And they didn't do it. So why would I spend my time there? Why would I spend my time? Why would I spend? If Matt told me to go read a book and told me 4 days later to go, yo, we're going to discuss it. And I say, yo, I didn't get a chance to read it. Why should he spend more time talking to me? Sometimes we're looking, right? And guys, I gave some of the leaders this book. So if, not to say that they're not reaching out to you because they don't think you're good enough, it's because you can't handle the first task. So imagine if Matt told me that. He said, yo, C-John, you can't handle the first time. I'm like, yo, like, my bad. I'm going to get better. But now I know moving forward, I'm going to handle every task now. First time. I'm not thinking as the victim. I'm thinking as the victor. Right? Last one, John C. Maxwell, how successful people think. I don't need you to focus on how to develop leaders when you're a P150. I don't need you to worry about how to do something with leaders. You got to lead yourself, but the only way you can do it, you got to hear from somebody who's made over 100 books, right? John C. Maxwell, I can honestly say, a guru in the leadership space, right? How successful people think, guys. You got to know how they think first and how they're applying these things, but you got to know how they think. Because then you're going to listen to the audio. It's a 3-hour audio, right? You can listen to it on YouTube, 3-hour audio, or you can get the audio book, right, from Audible, or you could go purchase the book from Barnes & Nobles or Amazon, whatever. I like the audio because I want you to hear it. I want you to hear how these successful people are thinking. And they don't think lack. They don't think in a lack perspective. They don't say, dag, well, I can't do this. Or dag, well, this circumstance. Well, that they don't do that. How successful people think. How do they think? If I can know how they think, I could do what they do. But you got to adopt how they think, right? Leadership, right? Now, check this out. From P150 to P600, I want to make this very clear. You're not learning how to lead just anybody. You got to learn how to lead customers. From P150 to P600, you got to learn how to lead customers. Not, oh, I got to work with my leaders. You don't have leaders yet. I got to learn how to lead customers. Customers is going to make the base of your whole business at Platinum 150 and Platinum 600. Learn how to service them. Learn how to get them paid. If they don't get paid, learn how to go ahead and help them get educated. Point them to the resources. As a P150 and P6, you should know the platform inside out because they're going to ask you questions over and over. Yo, how do I do this? Yo, how do I fund my account? Yo, how do I do this? How do I do that? It's better for you to know than for you, now if you got to go ask your mentor, or your coach, go write it down. So next time you don't got to ask them. All you got to do is go to your notepad and you already got it. Now you're equipped for solutions. And once you start understanding more solutions, you can move a little bit further. Platinum 1000, learn how to lead customers too. And 3 to 4 rising leaders. Not all 30 people are going to be leaders, guys. I want you to know that. But you got to learn how to service them, because 3 of those 4 people are going to be the movers and the shakers. Those are the people you need to spend way more time with, having more conversations, and be like, yo, how can we lead our customers a lot better? How can we get more testimonials out of our customers, our students? How can we get more activity out of our students? Who can we highlight this week that had a really, really good week in trading, that caught sales? Who can we highlight? I got to learn how, at Platinum 1000, I got to learn how to lead customers. And out of those 30, you're only working with tightrope 3 to 4. Platinum 1000, once you learn how to promote events, you will accelerate through Platinum 1000. You will go straight to P2. Why? Because you know how important events is the #1 momentum booster in the business. They're like, yo, if I got 30, I get some of my customers. Guess what? Your customer gets activated by the business. They put in maybe 1 to 3 people. Your 3 to 4 rising leaders, they become Platinum 600s. They become a Platinum 1000. Why? Because you told that Platinum 150, you need to go ahead and let's see how we can go ahead and get. I challenge you to bring 5, 6 students to the next event. Then you tell your other rising leader, I challenge you to bring 5 to 6 students. Now you got 4 rising leaders inviting 5 students each. Guess how many you got? 20 now. You got 20 students going into the event now. You got to learn how to promote events effectively. It's an opportunity event. You got a big event coming, a chairman coming to you, or a high-ranked platinum leader coming into it. Yo, I challenge you, bring 5 people. If I want to bring 5 people, it's a ratio game. I got to reach out to 50 to bring 5. Yes, it's tiring, guys. Yes, it's going to take work. You're not going to feel like doing it. But you got to check yourself. You got to say, yo, I got to go get this. Platinum 2000, guys, this is literally a valuation based off myself and a few other chairmen I've had conversations with. Platinum 2000s, most Platinum 2000s is checking in with their mentors heavy. So when you get to this level, you don't just do it on your own. You check in heavy. You build that relationship. You start getting more info from the top so you can pass it down to your people. You start getting more information, more books. So now when you have that one-on-one phone call, when you have that focus group, you know exactly what to talk about. Why? Because you've been talking with your mentor all the time. You've been checking in 2 to 3 times a week. Systems, P2000s, you start understanding the system more. You know how to teach the system, just like the Platinum 5000, just like the Chairman 10. You start understanding the system. All right, what's the system to being able to help somebody get 3? What's the system for the schedule this week? What's the system for getting somebody started with DCA? What's the system for this? What's the step-by-steps? What's the systems for the first 3 months? P2000s, touring. At some point, you got to go tour. Can't leave that out. You got to tour. Right? P2000s, update your mentors. And then you got to P2000s, you got to start hosting your own events. You got to be able to effectively host your own events. Platinum 5000s, you got to train on the systems and you're teaching skills. Platinum 5000, I was busy, but I always checked in. I was talking more with high-level people at Platinum 5000 than P2000. As soon as I got the P5, I was interviewing. I was asking questions. Me and Gustavo was talking like almost every day. It was more or less like, why would I continue? Like, I got to a new level and I said, I don't want to be complacent. So let me keep asking questions. So when you do get the Platinum 5000, guys, you want to train on the system. You want to teach the skills to your team, right? But you also want to check in with your mentor. You want to check in. You should be able to hold it down by yourself, but you still want to check in. Because you're almost there, but you're not there yet. You're almost there, but you haven't cracked 10K a month yet. You haven't cracked it. You haven't tasted it yet. You haven't got you're getting a sample. You're getting a sample. You haven't tasted yet. C10, you got to edify the team. I do my best to edify the team. I do my best to share the spotlight. I do my best to see if people can go, and I'm still working on this till today, guys. I'm still working on this today to be able to duplicate without being there. Duplicate without being there. It's a skill. If I learned it a little bit earlier, but I need to do it even more. So that means I got to have more one-on-one conversations, maybe a couple more focus groups, maybe having a one-on-one call, maybe reaching out to a few more people, right? Maybe taking a few people and kind of talking to them a little bit more than the other person because they want it, right? Duplicate, right? I got to duplicate my traits. Now, you want to be able to duplicate your, you don't want nobody to be exactly like you, because there's not going to be another person who's like George. There's not going to be another person like BT. Why? Because they're their own person. Everybody's uniquely different. But what you can do is you can duplicate your traits, your character, how to close, and how to remain consistent. Look at most of the platinum 1000, platinum 2000, platinum 5000 leaders. That's part of the org. Guess what? They got those traits. Good character. They know how to close. They remain consistent. If there's anything I wanted them to duplicate, was those things. If there's anything I wanted them to do, I don't want them to duplicate how good I am in trading. I don't want them to duplicate how good I am in e-commerce. I don't want them to duplicate how good I am in at some point, yes, and how in leadership, yes. But the main thing is the character, being able to close and remain consistent. If I can get them to do that, we're good to go, right? So things that hold you back, ego. Things that hold you back, ego, competing with your mentor. I never competed with Gustavo. I never competed with Darwin. I never competed with Ricky. I never competed with these guys. If anything, I said, yo, I'm gonna make what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be so good. I'm gonna do so good that they could brag about me. That was the only thing I want. I was like, yo, I want them to brag about me to their other legs of business. I want them to say, yeah, well, see, John, the reason why, and you know what's crazy? His other legs of business, they probably got tired of him talking about me over and over. But guess what? My chief aim was to be so good that coach could always talk about me. Coach could always talk about me. Right? Doing your own thing, no updates. You lose like that. I've seen a lot of people lose. Shoot, I'm talking to other chairmen and they telling me why certain people in their business losing. And I'm like, they don't even know. They don't even know. Doing your own thing, no updates. Like, I know we got some cameras on, like that. All right, doing your own thing, no update. Does that even, like, come on, like, don't look at me as a title. Don't look at me how long I've been in. Don't look at me for the success. But like, logically, does that make sense though, guys? Like, does it make sense? Like, if I'm an understudy of LeBron James, does that make sense to do my own thing and no updates? Does that make sense? Like, yo, me score 25 points in middle school. I'm an understudy of LeBron James and I didn't update him. Does that make sense, guys? It's a logic. And that's how I know those are things that hold you back. Faking the work. Things that hold you back. Faking the work. A lot of people fake the work. They do. I was grinding. I was like, yo, let's put a tape recorder on you. Would you be impressed by your work ethic if people was recording you all day? Would you be impressed? Another two things that hold you back: not growing distractions. Not picking up a book, not listening to the audios, distractions. I mean, you guys know the distractions. I don't even got to go down that lane and name a bunch of distractions. I don't even have to go down that lane. Right? Skills pay the bills. Personal development doesn't. Skills pay the bills. Personal development doesn't. As I increase my skills, I'll increase my income. I said that in the beginning. As I increase my skills, I will increase my income. Skills pay the bills. You want to know how I know? Plumbing is a skill. Electrician is a skill. Mechanic is a skill. These things, anybody who does demolition is a skill. Building a house, building a skill. They're not hiring nobody who don't know how to lay bricks the right way. It's not happening. Yeah, bro, you got to go to school, bro. You got to go get your certification. You got to go get your certification. To work on AC units, you got to go get your certification. Skills. So how do you get your certification in this? You watch the videos over and over. You ask questions. You figure out what do I need? What gets me paid? What's an income producing activity? I got to learn how to invite effectively. Let me role play with somebody who's really good. The moment you start shying away from role playing, you're not confident in what you can do. Systems create millionaires. Man, I've been saying this for the last month. I was listening to a podcast and they didn't say it on the podcast, but everything that it was saying, it just came to my mind. The thought came to my mind. I was like, systems create millionaires. I said, see, John, we got to get better with it. I said, we get real crafty with this system before we go into 2023. It's a wrap. We ain't gonna have to think. All we're gonna have to do is just do. People gonna know how to launch the correct people. People gonna know how to launch people on DCX, ECX, FRX. I mean, shoot, the newest person will have a step-by-step guide. Guys, behind the scenes, I'm working so hard, guys. I'm working so hard on these documents, on these things that we need to do to implement the system so it can be even better than what it is. Because as a system grows, as the capacity of the organization grows, as the community, the network grows, you have to tweak the system every 90 days. You got to tweak it, right? Now, this new thing, this is something new that I'm starting. Anybody who is Platinum 1000, I'm going to show you how to set up an LLC. Anybody who is Platinum 1000, guys, because you need ownership of what you're doing. Most of us, we're 1099s, we're IBO, but I want you to get a little bit more serious about your brand. Why? Because at Platinum 1000, I feel like that's a good enough income for you to go ahead and create an LLC, start having cash flow coming through so we could start doing some amazing things in the long run. Now, I apologize for whoever been in and we never did this with you, but you got to understand, as you're growing, I'm also growing. Why don't we do this? Oh, come on, mute yourself. All right. Next, high income, right? High income skill sets. High income skill sets. Everything that we're learning here today, and all the things that we're learning part of the academy is a high income skill set. Like there's a thought, like, guys, before I look at something that I want to buy, I'm like, what is something that could pay for this? What is something that could pay for this? All right, if I could get one sale on e-commerce, that means it paid for the ad, which means it makes sense for me to run more ads. If I can make a little bit of money in trading, I can contribute towards my tuition, my subscription to keep learning from the greats, because these guys got 10 years of experience. And guess what? I want you to learn from the future. These people have been doing things for years, and you could shave off time. You could shave off time because they have so much experience. Next thing, skills. You got to ask yourself, what sets you apart? What sets you apart from the rest? I mean, you're logging into your MT4, you're logging into your MT5, you got a Shopify store, but what separates you? What sets you apart from everybody else? We all got the same package, but what's separating certain people from apart from everybody else? It's the mindset, It's the willing to aggressively learn the skills and role play and practice and get better, willing to fail. Guys, I was not good in the first 4 months. I was not good at this. I want to be very transparent so you guys can understand. I wasn't good. I got good because I went to the events. I got good because I asked questions. I got good because I looked in the group chat, saw people answering certain questions, saw people posting they made money. And then I would say, yo, what's your Instagram? And I would hit them up on Instagram and I say, yo, how'd you make the money? What strategy was you using? Yo, bro, I got on the Go Live and they was talking about such and such. Okay, bet. What time they get on? Yo, go check the Go Live schedule. And I would check the Go Live schedule and I would do exactly what they did because I didn't want to. I was like, yo, I don't even want to think. I just want to do. What can I don't want to think. I start getting on calls. I start hearing testimonials. I start getting on calls. I start hearing more testimony. I start going to events, start hearing more testimony. I'm like, yo, hold on, son. Son, they ain't get it in the beginning just like I did. All right, it's time. Show your progress. Don't be afraid to show your progress, guys. Don't be afraid to shout out to the people who've been posting. They made $5, $3, $10, making $50, $100 on their demo account. Shout out to the people who's not afraid to screenshot and post, yo, like, it's not a lot, but I'm getting there. Shout out to those people. Because when you could show your progress, that means you knew exactly where you were going. You knew exactly where you're going. You already knew your vision before. That's why you were putting it there. Because you're like, yo, now we get to say, yo, dang, I remember Kayla, she used to post $5 and stuff. Now she making $150, $200 every day, every 2 days. Hey, George, I remember he used to post $25, $30. I remember Sky used to be posting, yo, demo account this, demo account that, and then next thing you know, real account. Show your progress. Belief and faith, work it every day. That's a skill. That's a skill. That's a skill. Belief and faith every day. Sometimes we get discouragement and then we'll lose faith. Hold on to your faith, man. Hold on to your belief. You believe it's going to work for you. Keep believing. You believe it's going to happen for you. Do that. Get busy. You got this. I'm telling you, you got this, guys. I'm telling you. Right? You know, I wanted to go over that because it's very, very important. I hope you guys screenshot it. It's very, very important that you focus on just, yo, I know you like Think and Grow Rich. You like it. You like, yo, like I get to learn, I get to think, and then eventually grow, and then to learn how to be, rich or whatever. But what's the steps before that? Like, I get the thinking, but like, I'm taking the person who's working the skills versus the, like, once your skills and your mindset are aligned, income. Mindset, be there. It just the skills is never aligned as much yet, and that's why people don't break through. Or it's the opposite. Skills, meaning somebody hits a level really, really fast. They go 1K, 2K a month, 5K, or maybe they just take off with trading or e-commerce very, very fast, and then they go into a drought. So the skills is here, mindset is here. Skills is here, mindset is here. Until they're aligned, that's when you start to reach the next levels. Until they're aligned, that's when you start reaching the next levels. You start reaching the next levels like that. But you got to understand that mindset is important. But the money came to me. The money that I earned, it came to me because of my skill set. Mindset is important, but the money came to me because of my skill set. Because when skill set and mindset is unified, now I can earn whatever I want. I can move it. I could do it however I want. Remember, I told you, as I make, as I increase my skills, I make more money. As I increase my skills, I make more money. Right? How do I make more money? I gotta attract money. Well, what is money attracted to? What is money attracted to? An idea that's executed. An idea that's executed. High energy. Money is not attracted to procrastination. Sometimes we'll trick ourselves. We'll be like, yo, I am grinding. It's like, you did like 3 calls, bro. You did 3 calls. You did 3 calls. You did 3 calls. The only reason, guys, I know you want to leave your job at some point. The only reason I left my job because it didn't make sense for me to keep working a job. Let me explain. I had enough money saved up for 6 months. I started making a certain amount of income. I had 2 trading accounts that was 4 figures. So it took more time for me. Like I would be robbing myself from entrepreneurship if I continued to go to work because I already had things in place. So I know you want to leave, but you got to make it make sense. I mean, well, it's not going to make sense all the time, but you have to have a strategy. Let's say that. You got to have a strategy. Get crafty with this thing, guys. Learn some sales. Watch Wolf of Wall Street. Get inspired. Watch the sermons that you watch to bring your faith and belief up. Like, guys, we gotta learn these skills. We gotta learn top-down selling. We gotta get to the point where we like, like, this is empowered. You get to pick 2, right? This is our package. Oh, I don't have enough of that. Cool. For this time, bro, like for you, sis, we usually don't do this, but I'll do a discount for you and you can get one of the packages. Instead of paying $275, I'll take $75 off and I'll do it. Like, guys, you got to get crafty. This is your business. You get paid for how many solutions you can solve. When the leadership is not there, can you solve problems? Check this out. Shout out to Chaz. She said, free masterclass or free e-commerce masterclass. She's getting crafty. When you put the word free on a flyer, people are like, yo, hold on, son. For free? It's for me. If it's free, it's for me. Get crafty. She didn't just put ECX, I am. Like, no. Get crafty. It's your business. You can tailor the titles. You can do whatever you want. You could look like you're not even outsourcing anything. This could look like this is just your business. There is no CT. There is no back end. There is no customer service. It could look like it's just yours. People are more inclined to do stuff because of you. Stop talking about I am. Nobody cares about the company name. They care about partnering up with you. They don't care about that. Stop posting. The number 1 rule is stop posting the company. Stop posting the company. Stop. Stop talking about the company. It's a platform that you're partnered up with. Period. Brand new. I outsource a platform, teach education, Web3, focus on leadership, community, network. Like, come on, guys. Like, we got to get crafty. You could do this. It's just, if you want permission to get crafty, go get crafty. If you needed permission, go get crafty. Go get crafty if you needed permission. Guys, you can go. Look, guys, I'm going to tell you something real quick as I wrap you guys up, because I don't want to keep you that long. We're already a minute over. So I just want to get you guys so you guys could go live or go study or just have the night to yourself. But I want to encourage you. as I was building a team, as I was building a community and network, I started thinking about, what do I need? Number one, I said, I want women in my business because they make it easier. Women make it easier for us. They do the tedious things. We go to the conventions, they start cooking. We go to the conventions, they start organizing things. Like I was like, oh, I need a couple of women. Look, we got the Shirleys, we got the Chaz, we got so many people who know how to do those things. Why? Because I already set the intentions. This is what I need. And I said, I need some high energy people. I need some people who can move, who just want to go get it. I could name a few, but y'all already know. I started writing down. I started collecting my thoughts. I said, yo, how we gonna build this thing? How we gonna build this thing? I'm like, yo, I need the person. I need this type of person. I need this type of person. And I started thinking about and writing down the types of people that I needed, guys. Keep visiting your future. Keep visiting your vision. Keep visiting your vision, and it will show up. Think about who you need. Think about people who could be better than you. Guys, I want to enroll people who are better than me. Look, bro, I want you to be better than me. I'm going to tell you everything I know. I don't care if you're better than me. Hopefully you don't get ego. I don't care if you're better than me. I don't. I'm giving you everything. You want to know why certain people, certain mentors and certain coaches don't give a lot of sauce? Is because they don't want you to be better than them. I don't care. I'm giving it all away. I don't care. How many people can, if they could get all the information, me get better than me, then we're going to be way better. We're going to be way better because maybe you're in Florida, maybe you're in Texas, and now you can, I got my brain, my knowledge from 4 years implanted into another person who got everything. They know everything I can do. Now they're fully equipped to go do whatever they need to do. Oh, baby. But we're done. Go ahead and drop love in your last name in the chat, man. If you got some value, you could drop some sevens in the chat if you would like. But we're done here. I love you guys.